Do you really understand condo ownership? In Florida, we have a lot of condos, really nice condos close to the beach. I happen to have one for sale right now if you're interested. But it's very important that you understand what is condo ownership because it's different than buying a home in Florida. It's a totally different ball game here. I'm going to go through these real quickly. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. What do you own in a condo? You have an individual unit that's yours. You have shared interest, a percentage of interest in the common areas, such as the land, hallways, roof, amenities, those type of things. The ownership structure differs from a single family home where it's a specific lot that it sits on, but you do have ownership there. And you have governance and rules of that. Association. Condos are governed by Condo Owners Association, often referred to as Homeowners Association. Uh, they have governing documents, covenants, conditions, restrictions, and bylaws that regulate the community behavior. And believe me, read them all. And it's somewhat like a book when you do, but it's important that you know. Don't assume anything. The rule coverage, these rules can cover everything from noise to pets. Mine has a 5-page pet policy, just to give you an idea. The financial obligations, you're going to have monthly assessments to cover the maintenance of shared property, amenities, and sometimes select utilities. But that'll all be there so you'll know what it is. Special assessments, there will be one-time assessment fees levied for major expenses for the property, just like if you own the property. Things have to be fixed and you have to have a reserve fund to do that. Reserves part of it will go to a reserve fund for long-term improvements. And a healthy reserve reduces the risk of special assessments. So that's not a bad thing. And do your due diligence. Review your finances. Examine the financial health and reserve funds to ensure that they're adequately funded for future. Consult a professional. I strongly suggest that you get a real estate attorney to review the CCRs and the bylaws for any red flags. Because if someone knows about red flags, it's going to be them. It's not going to be your realtor or your relative. It's going to be this attorney. It's a very small cost rather than regrets. And lastly, the lender requirements. Be sure the lenders look at the building's overall finances, such as a percentage of owner-occupied units versus rentals when they're deciding to approve your loan. Some of these places will have all members there. Some people will buy condos and they don't live there. They rent them out. And it seems to make a difference to your lender. So be upfront about that. And if you'd like to find more details on the FHA approval requirements, let me know what you need to know. I'll try and help you or point you in the right direction. Thank you for joining me, Linda Hollington, Coldwell Banker Paradise. And there are beautiful condos. Don't be afraid of them. And great groups of people live in those condos. Thank you again. See you again soon. Bye.